So, this is Never Too Much Entertainment, and I'm here with my young nigga.
678 Cam.
Yeah.
Wanna go get money?
I'm gonna get money.
Shit,
It doesn't matter.
Big doinks.
I was gonna say, it doesn't matter if we mess up while talking because I'm gonna edit this shit anyway. You feel me?
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we're good then.
Yeah, it
Alright.
doesn't matter. He's just gonna keep on rolling.
Alright.
This shit lights. Damn, nigga, this shit is bad.
Bruh.
Yeah. One go light. One go hit the lighter. One go get lit.
Damn it.
Lit.
Oh shit. There it goes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright, so where you from?
Shit, southside ATL. Born in Riverdale.
Shit.
Southern Regional.
You can tell me what it was like growing up?
Shit. Well, I lived with my mom mostly my whole life. Shit, we moved around a whole lot from like when I was born. We lived in like Noonan, I think. And then we moved to like Henry County type shit, like McDonough. We lived in a hella places in McDonough, like 3 different places in McDonough. And then, yeah, hella places in Henry County. And my dad stayed in Clayton County, so on the weekends and shit, I would go over there and fucking just like do shit. Terra Boulevard, like he stayed right on there, so we were always over there. Shit, just going over there every weekend, and then he moved to like down there, and he moved away, so now it's just like shit.
You over here, you be in between fucking Stockbridge, Fayetteville, Terra Boulevard.
I'm everywhere on the south side, bro. The city too. Somehow I end up in the city all the time.
So shit, what led you into making music, like art and all that shit?
I don't know, from like a young age, I really just always fucked with music, like more than anything, like a lot of rock music. And so I always knew like I would write songs and shit when I was younger, so I always knew I would do some shit like with it. Like, and then as I got older, I saw other people doing it like on their phones and shit. And one day I was just like with my brother, and I was like, fuck it, we can make a song, and just got a beat, and I just wrote over that shit.
You remember how your first song went? You remember how that shit went?
Hell yeah, it's still on SoundCloud. That's still like my most played song.
Oh, fuck.
People weren't fucking with it, but like people were fucking with it at the same time, because I was 15, so it was like my first song. It's like,
What's it called?
Control.
Control?
Yes.
You go by 678 Camden or like nah?
I went by CSB. That was me and my brother shit. I got a whole mixtape on there, a whole Thanksgiving mixtape.
What that stand for?
CSB, C Cheryl Brothers.
C. Cheryl.
Cause my name's Cam, his name's Cage, so it's like, fuck it, 2 C's, Cheryl, CSB.
What does the S stand for?
And my initials are CBS, so it's like we flipped it, type shit. It just,
I suppose. Alright, man. That's cool as fuck. But how would you describe your music? Like, 3 words that describe your music or the feeling that it gives you.
3 words. Shit.
What would you describe?
Versatile. I say that because I like to use different beats, because like I don't fuck with like, I just choose beats off moods and shit, like whatever mood I'm in pretty much. That's what all type of beat I'm gonna record on.
Alright.
Shit. I don't know.
Yeah, 2 more.
Colorful. I try to put a lot of like imagery and like make people think about shit, like not like situations, but just like shit, like I might say a color or something, and it's like go make somebody think about that shit. So I should try to put like imagery into people in my music. And another word, shit. Mm, I don't got another word. I got 2 words.
Damn, nigga.
Colorful. I
Damn.
describe my music as colorful and
Versatile.
versatile. Really.
Huh?
I just. I think I will let somebody else tell me what is 3 words to describe my music.
Alright. That's good. What would you say is like your favorite song versus your best song that you made?
My favorite song is probably Draft Day.
Draft Day.
Draft Day just cause like it just even though it wasn't mixed or nothing, it's just like I still did that shit like pretty much with like a tiny ass like a small ass preset.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah, this shit came out hard, but if I actually put some actual production into it, I know that shit would be hard. But people tell me my best song is Handle This.
Handle This. Shit. I was gonna say you can play it or you don't want to.
Hell yeah, I'll play it.
When you do that, what was the inspiration to Draft Day? How'd you come up with that one?
The inspiration of Draft Day.
Yeah.
Shit. I just dropped my tape. But like I had like a lot of like plug beats I guess that I was trying to like that I had that I was gonna get off. But I was like found this one, it was different as fuck. And I was like, I could probably like do some melodic shit on this, like not even like really rapping, but like more just make my voice sound hard. And I don't know, I just freestyled that bitch and it was nice. But like it took like I did half of it one day and then went back and did the other half. Like that's how I like to do my music too. Let it, because I like to think shit and sometimes I like to change shit and sometimes it comes out harder. So it's like I like doing it that way.
So like how many times would you say you would record a song or re-edit a song before you're like satisfied with it and want to drop it? Like go back and change shit.
I say probably I usually record it and record about maybe like half of it, unless I can just keep going. Unless sometimes I record the whole thing, but if I'm kind of stuck, but I think I can get somewhere, I'll keep going till I can't, and then I give it time, think about it, and maybe the next day I think of some bars on it, and then go back and maybe I want to change some of the bars that I already had, and then usually I just maybe like 2 times, and then I put some ad libs on it.
Okay.
2 times, yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't usually change this shit a lot though, like too much of it.
Word. That's smooth. That's smooth. So you be doing performances, right? How many have you done? Like a little estimate.
I'd say like 7 or 8 though.
Shit, man, that's smooth. You've been doing pretty fast too. So like, how do you feel when you're on stage actually performing the song that you created in your room?
It's hard as fuck because it's like you see people in there. It's like when you drop a song, it's like you don't see people fucking with it. But when you're in there and you're performing it, like you see people face to face, and like they'll come up to you after and be like, "Oh, like this shit's hard," type shit, and like you just meet hella people off the shit. It's just like, it's just you just get to see.
So like, were you nervous your first performance, or like, no, you just went out and did that shit?
My first performance caught me off guard as fuck, so I really didn't even have time to be nervous. It was just like, fuck it. This is where I'm at. They're playing my song. I can't be scared now. Everybody's here watching me.
But they fucked with you though. They were all like vibing and shit, jumping around.
Hell yeah. And then I did a show at a club after that. Like that day was so fucked up. But like, and I was just like, fuck it. The club was ass. Like, it was hella people, but like I just don't fuck with the club. So I just did it. It was 5 people fuck with me, but my fucking car got broke into that same night, literally
Damn.
while I was performing.
Damn, they took that chance.
But that was a wild ass day, but shit.
I think I saw that shit. I think someone vomited all over the car, someone's car and shit.
That was at my next performance. In that performance, I did a whole show and it was not recorded. Only a couple people got it on their phones in there, but like nobody with me was recording it. So it's like that show is like.
And it was fire.
If you what?
The show was fire.
Oh, the show was hard because it was like one of my first real shows after I dropped my tape. So it was like my first time performing new songs that I like people were actually fucking with and were getting played and shit. So, but it was just like that shit is archived. Like if you got that shit on anything, that shit's gonna be crazy. Cause only a couple people got that shit. I know it.
So then, as far as your performance, what was your craziest moment while performing?
Shit, the last Savo Fest, cause one, we were right on Terra Boulevard. Like that shit was crazy already. And then two, I played a new song, some unreleased shit, and they were moshing to my shit. And like I got up in that bitch and started moshing with them too, and they were just going crazy. It was just that shit was hard, and I was like, oh shit, like, cause I've been like, you see other people perform and they get a moshing, like, damn, but it's just like rage shit. But I don't make rage shit, cause like that's not my style. But it's like I made something for them to mosh pit too. That's hard as fuck, in my opinion.
I thought you was gonna say the performance you sort of finesse basically. You were getting tossed around and thrown up and down
that one was hard, but I feel like the mosh pit was like that one had more people, but I feel like the crowd was more interactive with the other one.
Yeah, I feel
That shit was crazy, and then everybody got off the stage on that one, but then a couple more people got up there, so it's like that one was alright, but
kicked a lot of niggas off stage though, cause they saw niggas were stomping on the stage. They're like, y'all niggas gotta get off this shit. Y'all niggas gonna break it.
it only did one song, and like it was straight, but I think the Sabo Fest was the best one.
Sabo Fest. Shout out to Wally World.
Yeah, shout out to Wally World.
Well, shit. As far as your visit, who inspires you? Like, where you find and who you be listening to that gets you in the mood to want to make some music and all that shit?
Shit. Cheeky is number one, most definitely, cause he just got everything, all different type of shit. Anybody really from the southside, I like.
Let's throw out some names.
Shit, Koala, Black Koala, definitely. Waka Flocka, Slim Duncan.
Welcome to Clinton County.
Hell yeah, RP Slim Duncan. Bankroll Fresh. I listen to a lot of underground shit too, like shit.
Any like locally known niggas?
I'm trying to think. Now just the people that I got around me, like all the people that make music that fuck with me, like if they make some hard shit, I listen to that. So like that's underground.
Yeah.
But Speaker Knockers too. Speaker Knockers is one of the first rappers that I actually like first started listening to for like when I first ever started listening to rap music. Speaker Knockers and Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug, that Rich Gang, all that.
Young Thug, YSL.
Oh shit, I forgot. Young Bruh too.
Young Bruh. Hell yeah.
He's number one before anything. Young Bruh is definitely.
R.I.P. Young Bruh.
R.I.P. Young Bruh. Cause like I just hear that shit and it's like the quality of that shit is not even that good, but it's like people. I will listen to that shit because of like just the substance and bro, like it's hard as fuck. Hard as fuck.
Yeah. So like as far as music, like how far do you want to take it? When will you be satisfied?
I wouldn't be like shit. I always want to be number one. Like that's just always how I think about it. But I really just want to go till I can't no more, really, and see how far I can get. Like if I can just even pay my bills off this shit. If I can at least just make a name and people fuck with my music and just listen to me and I get some shows and shit, or I could be like number one, shit, just as far as I can go for as long as I can. So I can't no more, really.
You can't no more.
Yeah.
No, that's actually a big drive, and you have a lot of drive to keep going there. So you keep up the drive, consistency. You need to drop more often and shit. Like,
Yeah. But I'm about to drop a tape though. I'm about to drop a couple tapes. Like I'm just keep making songs, and I'ma just keep dropping tapes. One Go Get Money tape coming.
About that shit.
Yeah.
Go gonna see you, nigga. But like, as far as your focus group, like, who's attraction? Like, what group, or is your music like universal music? Anyone can listen to it, or you feel like it has to be like a certain type of person that's really gonna vibe with it?
I feel like I talk about a lot of situations that are like in like a lot of places. Like I'll mention a lot of places, like in a couple songs, like Clayco, I'll mention Fayetteville, or I'll mention Fairburn or some shit. So it's like if you're from down here, you're gonna know where that's from. Like somebody from a different state's not gonna know what the fuck that is.
Yeah.
But and I talk about a lot of situations. So I guess like if you've been in them situations, you'll relate. But I feel like my music is for anybody who is interested in it. It's just another form, like art. Like if you're interested in music, you'll be open to anything really. So I feel like if you really fuck with it, you just fuck with it. That's what it is. I want everybody to fuck with it, because I feel like I fuck with a lot of different type of people. So it's like I just want everybody to fuck with my music, you know.
So far, looking at the underground scene in Atlanta right now, since you started it, do you feel like it's gotten better? Do you feel like it's worse? How do you feel about it? Do you feel like
Shit, like the first time I went to an underground show was in like November, and that was hard as fuck. But then like some artists went up, and some artists like completely just fell off, and
like November when, like?
last year, 2021, and it's just like then it got cool, and then everybody started trying to be cool with each other, and then it's like people just realized they couldn't fuck with each other, and they started beefing, and it's just everything got fucked up, and it's just like I don't even really.
That's just a cycle. That's just how shit goes. You feel me? You lock in these niggas.
Yeah.
Who wanna go work with someone who they barely even know. They think they can trust them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm kind of like just keep a close circle with who I work with. Like I'll work with a lot of people if you're hard and like you're genuine and shit, but like at the same time it is kind of tough to get a feature out of me, because sometimes I just don't be making them shits. It just be forgetting. I mean, not forgetting. Like, well, I do be forgetting, but and plus I just working on tapes and shit. But it's like I fuck with anybody who wants to make a song with me or wants me on their song.
Nigga, you getting recognized by a lot of people. Who was that nigga that peeled last night that was talking about getting on songs? Dude that had.
Yeah. Are you talking about and with QDG and them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
People be wanting to do songs with you.
Oh yeah. I think his name is like McGee, K McGee or something. He's like Big Smoke Chapo's shit. So that's
They just can't.
huh?
They just can't.
Yeah. So that's hard, cause I mean Big Smoke Chapo's from down here.
Big Smoke Chapo, nigga.
But shit.
So, looking at it as, I'm gonna ask you this, as a bigger picture, as how you describe yourself. For people like who aren't on this side of the country, or like, who aren't on this side of the country, do you see yourself as an East Coast rapper, or do you consider yourself just like, no, I'm specifically Southside? East Coast.
I feel like
South side.
from the South Side, but I don't even think
South.
I'm just East Side. I feel like I just East Coast. I feel like I just want to be like, I want to be national. I want to be national, but like I want to be like, so I want people to know about like the South Side too. You know? Yeah. But I mean like people already stamped it though, so it's like I'm kind of just, I guess, I don't want to fuck nothing up because they already like built the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it type shit. You know, the Jurassic Park shit, Slim Duncan and them. That's just how it is.
Shot down. Get right where you come from, bro. What you up?
Hell yeah, but shit, I'm from the southside for real. Like, I ain't no bullshit. It's Henry County, Clayton County, Fayette County. I even lived in Alabama at one point.
Alabama?
Hell yeah, I lived there. I don't even know, bro. I lived there for like a year and went to school there. And I remember, like, I vaguely remember a little bit about it, but I do remember a little bit. But I don't remember where I lived at. I just remember the house and shit. Like, I remember.
Birmingham, Mobile. There's a lot of
It was country as fuck. We were in the country.
All of Alabama's like country. All of that shit is yeehaw.
Meth, white people everywhere.
They be having niggas down there too. Them niggas be on
Country as fuck.
Oh shit, that's Brandon.
Oh shit. This is exclusive as fuck. Brandon on fucking. Oh, bro, we're in the interview right now. Free Brandon.
Hold on. Yeah. We're in Fayetteville right now. I'm interviewing this nigga as we speak. You're in this shit. That nigga B-Dog, living legend.
Free
himself.
Brandon. Let him come back outside.
It was Free Brandon about a year ago. Free B-Dog, I mean. Shit, it was almost Free B-Dog this year. That shit was crazy. Alright, so, outside of yourself, who do you feel like now, locally is releasing the best music? Or just like,
Who do I
putting, like,
think?
as a group, like you can name multiple people, but who do you feel like is actually putting themselves out there, doing what they're supposed to be doing? Just like,
I feel like everybody's putting in the work, bro. Now, I can't even say specifically who because everybody's putting in the work. Like, if you're not putting in the work, then you're just not, like, then, like,
yeah.
Free Brandon. Hey, but look, like,
Oh yeah.
but shit, like, if you're not really, like, working, then, like, nobody's gonna notice you with this shit. Like, honestly, that's just how it is. So it's like everybody's putting in the work because everybody wants to be number one. So it's like everybody's working to try to be number one. But it's hard, though, because everybody's working with each other to try to be number one. But at the same time, it's like everybody's still separated because it's all
I mean, at the end of the
separate
day,
but equal.
niggas gonna watch their own back.
Yeah, and it's like
Niggas
groups
like that.
clicking up and shit. It's like I fuck with the groups, but it's like.
Niggas like, if you are not gay, get off the stage.
But that makes sense though because like they were fucking the sound up. They were fucking the sound up, and if you got random ass people on the stage, like that's
But weren't they calling niggas to get on the stage?
yeah, but that shit was wild as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Like it's also a lot of like everybody's eager as fuck. Everybody's eager as fuck. Like they think they're just gonna blow up from like a show or some shit.
That's true. That's like, that shit really takes time. Man.
Exactly. That's what I know. Like. That's what I had to realize. I was thinking like I kept telling myself like I gotta blow up and shit, but like now I'm like I want to blow up, but it's like
Plus,
I know it takes time.
in my opinion, like who wants to blow up really fast? Too? I feel like it's about the chase leading up to it. Watching yourself grow bigger and bigger. This is coming like an overnight celebrity and shit. That shit.
Cause that shit can go as soon as it can, and it's like at the same time, everybody wants to blow up, and it's like none of us might not even touch it. You know, at the same time, but I still got faith, but it's like.
As long as you keep doing what you're doing, sticking to what you know.
That's just real shit, though. That's all I can say.
Learn on the way there. Don't make mistakes as a lot of people do on the way. Shit. So what would be your best piece of mind to inspire someone else?
To inspire somebody else.
Yeah.
Shit. You don't need a bunch of shit. Like, there's not really a whole bunch of, it's just in your head. There's not a bunch of shit hindering you back. You just thinking about that shit. You can go in the car, get you some Apple headphones, and go make you a song in the car. Find you a beat. if you really want to do the shit, you can record a video on your phone if you want to.
Niggas be thinking they need to go
Exactly.
pay for
Go-
studio time.
just do the shit, and if
I'm like, hell nah,
just-
bro.
try it with what you got, and if it works out, the rest of that shit's gonna come to you. That's what I can say. Just do what you want to do, and just try all that shit. Just try what you want to do. Make something. Just do something. Get some money if you ain't gonna make nothing. At least make any art, nothing. At least.
Got it the whole time. Got a great time. Niggas trying to make excuses to why they're not, why they can't do it. I'm like, if you really want
It's
it,
like, bro, exactly, like, at everybody, I feel like I could say that shit. Like, you could do this shit anywhere. Like, I had my fucking microphone, a $25 microphone set up on a dog cage with laptop, an old ass laptop my mom gave me, and I was recording on some free ass shit, and I was still making songs just cause I was gonna do this shit. I just put my mind to this shit. You can do this shit if you want to.
Right.
You want the rest of that? I'm about to roll up now.
Alright.
Stop.
Shit. Shit. Got it. Any shout outs, any last messages you want to leave us with?
Shout out 1GGM. One Go Get Money show coming soon as fuck. In like 2 months. 2 months. I just got the confirmation that shit go. Shout out 1GGM Miles. The
Yeah.
on camera. And shout out the Southside. Shout out everybody who fucks with me. Really. That's all I can say. And shout out everybody who fucks with me.